Hello and welcome to episode 3. Oh, looks like someone's already here. I've come to show you my favorite training spot. It is just left to the Grand Exchange, right over here, right next to Edgeville. And yeah, you just hit these monks, and whenever you take too much damage, you can talk to them, and you'll be able to heal from them. Also, they heal while you're hitting them, so it's like super AFK. So yeah, I'll be AFKing this until like 20, maybe 30, and then I'll just do a shit ton of hill giants. For my other like progress I've done in my other videos, I tried doing it a little bit in the last episode where I like recorded my voice and then I just like put the sped up gameplay over on top of it, and I just deleted the gameplay of when I was recording my voice because, you know, there's just way too much in it. But yeah, I think I might try that again, might try something else. I don't know, but I do know that last episode was not quite what I wanted it to be. Felt a little bit too long and boring, and I don't want to lose like the 2 new impressions that I have on my channel from having long, boring videos. So this one, I'll be sure to cut it down more, try to make it more entertaining, as well as leave in as much commentary as I can, but just make sure that I have the gameplay to match. So yeah, I will be training here for a while. I don't know how I'm going to choose to edit this episode so far, but welcome to episode 3. I hope you all have a great time.
Reach to the sky from the bottom, living out the dreams that have all came true. Now I'm trying to reach to the stars from the heavens, never giving up like we thought I'd do. Though still I'm trying to reach to the sky from the bottom, living out the dreams that have all came true. Now I'm trying to reach to the stars from the heavens.
I just got my 20 ranged, and while I was sitting there AFKing for quite a while, I figured I would just like look into the wiki, see if there's anything I could do, make myself more efficient. I usually don't do that, but I figured since I'll probably be AFKing it for quite a while, there's like no reason not to. So yeah, I was just kind of looking at the wiki, and I saw something which I'd never seen before. The wiki actually tells you what armor is best for what class, and you can like search it up for free to play or for pay to play like everyone. And I never knew that. For the longest time, I had such a hard time knowing what armor and what gear to take into anything, because like, you know, I didn't know the name of it. I didn't know what Verax or Torax was. I didn't know like how to get different types of armor. I didn't know what was worth it in the Grand Exchange. I was so lost. But yeah, it turns out that you can just find all of that right on the wiki. So that's super awesome and useful, and I will be making use of that right now by buying all the best in slot stuff that I can have, which would be a coif. Sure, all this stuff is like dirt cheap, by the way. And then pretty much full leather. So leather body. I'm not going to train up my defense really at all, so I'm just going to be using the basic stuff. And then leather gloves and leather boots. There's like a leather glove and leather boot spawn around. I think there's like one in Lumbridge and there's one over there in Edgeville, but it's so cheap to buy from here that it's like whatever. And then, oh yeah, leather chaps as well. And this won't be like the most insane thing. I won't be getting way more XP, but it will be just helping me to take less damage when I like walk out from my safe spot. Hello my friends, it is Editing Lucas here, and originally I had a little rant about damage types, styles, and it was a little like rambly and didn't really make sense, so I still wanted to like keep the content in there, but I thought I would go over and make it a little less confusing and make more sense. So to give you a brief rundown of everything, there are 2 types of bonuses that apply when dealing damage. Your accuracy and your like actual number that you roll your damage roll. So initially when you're low level, you always want to focus on increasing your accuracy, since it doesn't matter how much damage you can deal if you never even roll to hit in the first place, which is why I train using the accurate style on my bow for the first couple levels. Then once you start to level up, it's much more efficient to start focusing on your strength modifiers, because you'll end up getting more XP and killing way more monsters if you're rolling higher damage each time. Which is why, as soon as I got to like level 10, I switched over to rapids, that way I could hit more often rather than more accurately. An example is if you have a 50% chance to hit against a monster, and your max hit is 5, every time you shoot your arrow, you'll have a 50% chance to roll a number between 1 and 5. And if you increase your max hit, the amount of numbers you can roll will increase, which in turn leads to more damage every time you hit. And if you increase your accuracy, the amount of times you will get to roll a number will increase. And it's a little confusing to like do the exact math, but the basic idea of it is train your accuracy and wear things that say they give you a bonus in the category when you're weak. And then once you start leveling up a little more, the strength bonuses become like exponentially better than anything else. So you want to focus on training your strength if you're using melees, or anything that says strength in their text, such as arrows if you're training a different combat style. So, just wanted to throw that in there since I explained it, but not very well in the moment. So, that's all for now, but you'll be hearing more from me, post-commentary Lucas again, so stay tuned. That's the first giant key, let's go. Just hit 30 range. I can now wield my maple shortbow. And then the final upgrade I have for my ranged will be that Amulet of Power. I'm back from my first trip, and it wasn't that long. It definitely took over an hour. By the way, give me this, give me this, give me this. Oh yeah, free money. It definitely took over an hour, but I don't know how long it was just because I haven't logged out since I was doing the monks. So it's kind of like, you know, both those times put together. But it should take me about like 40 hours to use all these arrows up. Yeah, so it should take me a good couple hours. And by a couple, I mean like 40 hours, probably a bit more because I won't be that efficient, to get rid of all these arrows, which to me sounds so fun. Like, I have been really enjoying it. I'm not making that much money at all. I'm like just paying for the arrows, like, yeah, what, 5k, and these arrows cost 58k, so yeah, it should like make me a little bit of profit, but barely any. And oh yeah, also I got to my final bow, just got 30 range, so maple short bow. And I'll probably keep these runes in my inventory just because they always stack. I'm burying all the big bones because I like the... I'm gonna start making a new tab actually. I'm burying all the big bones because I really like seeing the number go up. It feels very good to see my prayer level go up. Although I might stop if I want more profit later on, but yeah, for now it's like, just look at this. Oh my god. It's like hit points, range, prayer, range, hit points, prayer, range, point, prayer, hit points, just like over and over. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm getting so many total levels. Like, every time I look at my stats, the crafting always just stuck out so much because everything else was so low, but it's kind of starting to even out more and more, which is really nice. So, yeah, I'm going to do a bunch more of killing these hill giants. Oh, wait, buy my amulet. So glad I made this clip because I would have forgot. But, yeah, I'll be doing a bunch more of killing these hill giants, and I'll get back to you with a shit ton of progress. See you guys soon. Hello, hello, hello. I am back, and as you might see up here, or in here, I have not even come close to using all 20,000 of my arrows, but I've been at this for like quite a few hours, at least 10 hours. As you can see, my playtime just at over 20 hours, so I'm finally not restricted anymore. But yeah, I'm not making that much money at the giants. I'm also way under drop rate on the giant keys. I only have 3 of them in about 10,000 kills. I didn't get all these iron arrows, but like they're not really worth anything anyways, so whatever. I stacked the runes in my inventory as well. Even though I made for shorter trips, I really liked watching the stacks go up. So it looks like I made about 120k, which is really bad. But it's okay, I was mainly just doing it for the levels. And the giant keys, of course, even though I didn't get that many. I only ended up getting 3. But now that I have gotten all this loot, I really want to train on some Ogress Warriors, because I've got 52 range, which, by the way, I also got 30 prayer just from burying the big bones. That's so crazy, man. I didn't have to do any prayer training. I just buried big bones and kept killing giants. But, yeah, I think I'm going to do Corsair Curse, which should unlock... Yeah, I have all the requirements for it. once I finish this quest, it should unlock the Corsair Cove, which is all the way down here. There's a little bank here, and then there's I think, oh yeah, right over here. You can go down, you can find a bunch of ogresses, and they drop a bunch of like rune items and stuff. I would normally get my magic up first so I could use high alchemy, but I really don't care that too much right now. I just need something else to AFK because I don't really have too much time to do anything else other than be AFK here and there. So yeah, I'm going to do Corsair Curse. I'm going to hop over to the Corsair Cove, and I'm going to just keep chucking out these arrows. Although actually, before I go do all that, I'm probably gonna go to sleep. I know I'll be the same video for you guys, but yeah, this has been taking me a lot longer than I was expecting. And after releasing the second episode, I really realized that I really want to get these episodes out as fast as I can, just because, you know, like, uploading them, like, get this head rush, you know, it's like a hit of dopamine, it's like, oh my god, upload a new video, that feels so good. But yeah, no, I need to take a break, you know, chill out, get some actual progress going. Even if I do include my rants, I want to have some progress to go alongside that. So I will be chucking out a lot more of these arrows for the next couple days. I mean, honestly, I might even get up to like near 70 range, probably closer to like 65, but very high range level with just a maple bow. So I will be seeing you guys back once I yeah, complete my quest and start killing a bunch of Ogress Warriors. Hopefully I'll be making a ton more profit there as well. Honestly, I might just do it like all the way until I get a bond, but we'll see. I'll check back with you guys soon. There we go. That is Corsair Curse complete. And now I can use this bank right up here. And I will be locking myself here for probably like 30 hours or something, like twice the amount of playtime I have on the account. Because I don't really see any reason to leave. There's probably going to be a lot of people, so that might deter me a little bit, but yeah, there's a lot of incentives to stay here, mainly the rune item drops that are constantly dropped by these ogresses. So hopefully I'll be stacking up these runes in my inventory, and I'll have some really big loot to show you guys soon. I hope you enjoyed that montage, which I'm sure was amazing. But I didn't actually get to watch it because even as I was editing it, because my computer couldn't render it properly, since the clips were like 3000% speed and layered on top of each other multiple times. But yeah, I hope it was good enough to satisfy all that dopamine itch that I'm sure you all have. But yeah, as you may be able to tell, I have a lot of arrows left, and I've spent a lot of time on the account. So that kind of is what I wanted to talk about. I think I'm gonna be ending the grind here. It was really fun, and I did make a ton of profit. By the way, this is like one inventory. Look at all these rune items. Like each of these is 10k. That's so much money. But yeah, sorry, getting sidetracked. There were two main reasons why I decided I'm gonna end the grind here. One of them being I do like training and just doing random stuff for long periods of time, just, you know, like being inefficient just for the sake of being inefficient. But this has started to feel more and more like a grind and less like a stroll in the metaphorical park. And it's kind of like losing its joy for me. The more I do it, the more I feel like I have to do it. And the second reason is that I have an alternative to doing this. Like, even if it wasn't as fun, I think I would still start doing it and like do it for a bit, just because I feel like I should, but I actually have a solution. And that solution is that a while ago, the RuneScape servers went down for like, not even 24 hours, but Jagex gave every single person on membership at the time 2 free days of membership, which was incredibly nice of them. And I never used my membership code. And I was thinking, what a better person, like who could be more perfect to receive that membership code than Mr. Rich over here? So, actually, you know, now that I think about it, there is a third reason as well that I stopped the grind. And that would be that, yeah, I just wasn't really having fun. I was kind of like, as I was doing it, I was thinking like, okay, how much more do I need for a bond? Like, how much longer am I going to grind this out? What am I going to do after this? Am I going to like try to do different money makers? And I kind of was forgetting the whole reason I made this account. I made this account just to have fun. I don't need to like make a bond to get out of free to play. I don't need to, I don't know, like play in any certain way. I don't need to be like an Iron Man. I can just, you know, play, have fun, and share it with you guys. So yeah, I decided I wanted to do some member stuff, so I'm gonna go do some member stuff. And yeah, long story short, I guess, to sum up everything, I used not even half the arrow supply, but spent probably about 20 hours killing hill giants and ogress warriors. I gained over 100 total levels, and I made, like, this is just my ogress warrior tab. I think I sold stuff from hill giants. So I made, once I deposit all of this, almost 1 mil. And in total, I've got almost 1.5 mil, which is so nice to see. I think that is a very solid point to end off in free to play. Nice. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the episode here, and when I see you guys back, I will be rocking and rolling through the GE like I own the place, and more importantly, I will be a member for 2 days, which is very exciting. I've got so many things I want to do, and I'm not gonna share the secret plan yet, but I'll slowly reveal it as I go through the next episode, and who knows if it'll all be there or just part of it, but I've got a very nice secret plan that I'm gonna work on. So yeah, with all that being said, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day or night, and I can't wait to see you again in the next one. I am very excited. Ending this grind and deciding to go member has reinvigorated me. So yeah, I'll see you all again next time. Peace.